Hey, we're the Strikers. I'm Lies.
And I'm Jente.
Welcome to Pont again.
And we are standing in front of a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
It's the Hôpital des Pèlerins in Pont. Let's go and take a look. We commenced this video at the Church of Saint-Vivien, which is close by. It is a beautiful 12th century Romanesque church which was enlarged during the 15th century. The inside is fairly austere and plain. What we like most is how you can see the effects of later rebuilding. The old, small Romanesque windows are still visible among the newer arches which line the nave. The facade is the most remarkable of the entire church, a beautiful example of Romanesque art.
Hôpital des Pèlerins translates to Pilgrim's Hospital. It was built in the 12th and enlarged during the 13th century. Its original founder was Geoffroy III of Pont, who also constructed the large donjon you can see in last week's video. Most remarkable is the Romanesque porch established above the old road leading from Saintes to Bordeaux. Both sides of the central bay open up to a monumental semicircular portal decorated with plant and geometric motifs. Some very old graffiti lines the walls of the porch as well. Though many people in the Middle Ages didn't know how to read or write, they sure knew how to leave their mark.
The two portals of the porch lead to the original church, of which there is little visible these days, and the actual hospital wing itself. The complex was built to accommodate pilgrims on their way to Santiago de Compostela. It is also called the New Hospital because there used to be an older one inside the city walls. However, due to the rising number of pilgrims, which led to overcrowding and the risk of epidemics, it was decided to build a new one outside the walls. It also meant that the sick or wounded pilgrims wouldn't be stranded outside of the closed city gates during the night.
The actual sick room is a large open space covered with a wooden framework roof dating to the 13th century, when the hospital was enlarged. Inside this open space, a small museum has been set up. A small portion is dedicated to sick care and shows how pilgrims would be treated for their many ailments. The other part exhibits local archaeological findings dating from the Stone Age to more modern periods. We were very intrigued by this Iron Age Gallic sword adorned by a beautifully sculpted pommel resembling a man.
The garden is made to resemble a monastic garden. Monasteries needed gardens because of their self-sufficiency. They needed to grow their own food, which was supplemented with herbs and other plants. Gardening was also particularly important for medicinal use, especially for a hospital. The remedies to cure the sick and wounded were made from the plants grown in their own backyard.
Over the centuries, the hospital gradually lost its importance. Turmoil, such as the religious wars and the French Revolution, marked an end to the hospital. It would continue as a school until that too was abandoned. Luckily, people have acknowledged its historical and architectural significance as the building has received some much needed love over the past decades. Now, it prides itself as part of the UNESCO list of World Heritage Sites, a deserved prize for this remarkable construction.
Such beautiful Romanesque decorations.
And such an interesting archaeological museum, which, as a bonus, is free to enter.
Thank you so much for watching us. See you next time. We were the Historyhikers.
And like, comment, subscribe, and all the good YouTube stuff if you want to see more of these kind of historical places.
Bye.